we had a new thing of grease. Hello everybody, welcome to Scott and Tera's Home Shop. Today we are, yes, again, fucking with the lawnmower. We, now the starter's giving us trouble. She can't talk. I'm getting to where I can't talk either, but we're gonna try and muddle through it about this long here. That's what we need. I just want to clean up the commutator. You got to be careful with this. If you do it too much or do it wrong. Oh man, I just took my glove out. Yeah, it doesn't take much. Does not take much at all. You'll see the crap I have to deal with. I think that's it. That should clean up nice. Now we'll clean off the bearing. Tera, I need four finished nails. Either 4 finished nails or 4 paper clips. I think paper clips will work. So now we want to make sure we get all the grit from the sanding. I'm not worried about the copper being in there as much as I'm worried about the aluminum oxide that's on the sand tape. That'll get in there, and a piece of that get down in that bearing and chew that bearing up. All right, so one thing, so we're looking for that. That's nice and clean. I've oiled the front bearing. I put a drop of oil under the, I'm assuming that's the counterweight for the starter. Not really exactly sure what its job's for. A flywheel of sorts, maybe? I don't know the parts of a lawnmower starter. I know this is a Bendix, that's the starter gear, but I don't know what that's called right here. That weighted piece right below it. Either way it goes, I put a drop of oil under that, right on the shaft. And I just kept going up and down like this and turning it. And I finally worked the oil all the way through a little bit to the inside. So that's as grease as it's gonna get. So now I have to put this back in. And I hate this because it always pulls the armature over to one side and slams your fingers if you're not careful like that. Ow, see? Every time, slams your fingers. You got to make sure you line up. You have to line up the bolt holes with the grooves in between the permanent magnets, or else you won't get the long bolts back through the starter, because there's 4 permanent magnets in there. So now the trick to getting this back is you have to put each brush in, and then through the slot right here you stick a finishing nail or a paper clip, and that holds all the brushes out. Thank you. Can I get another glove, please? So then you push all the brushes back into their holders, and from the back side you stick a paper clip in there, and you have to hold the paper clips because you only have one hole. It's not 2 holes, so it won't stand up straight. It wants to go over like this. So you put them all in there, and then you have to hold them. Once you get that done, then you can slide the the brush assembly back into the starter motor. Whoa, hey look, finger condoms. Here, I need some help. Pull that backside, please. Oh, come on. That's so bad the glove won't slide on my fingers.
Can you make me some hot donut tea? 1 sugar and some honey, please.
Alright, so let's push this back.
Kenneth said, welcome everyone.
Hello, Kenneth. Alright, Tera, unfold one of these paper clips. I need a, I'll use this bolt. Oops. Alright, so what I want you to do is right through here, I want you to stick that paper clip in when I get the brush pushed back far enough. Hold on, it may not go back any further. No, that's it. Well, that's gonna be tough. It's not going back far enough for that to happen. Hold on, it might be. Yeah, barely. And when I say barely, I mean barely. Now the hard part is just gonna want to jump over it like that, so you have to hold them. You have to hold them all. If it had a hole on the bottom, it would stick through 2 holes and stay there. But it wants to just lean over and come up, and the brush come over top of it. It's hard to get the. Here you go, Tera. That's gonna be hard to do. It's gonna be really hard to do. Alright, let me see another paper clip. Going through the hole on the bottom. See that? See the light right there? No, right there. Alright, so there's that one. I see. Yeah, see, it just pulled right out.
You just bend it up.
Hold on, I got to come up with another way of doing this. Well, this isn't gonna work. Hold on, I got stuff falling. Everything's falling out now.
Can't you stick it in and bend the top over? That way it holds it in? Or will it still pop
It'll
out?
still pop out. It's gonna be a booger. No matter what I do, I don't have enough fingers. Well, there's that one. You can't put it in with your fingers in there. It goes in like this. There's something that I'm missing. Go get me a straight pick. That's gonna be hard to do. I gotta get all 4 of these brushes up in their respective holders and hold them all back in order to get the brush assembly plate down over the commutator. And none of these, I forgot about those. None of these are staying in. They're not staying in. Not even up in there a little bit. Or then I could just push them in from the backside. I bet you when they make the starter, they have a piece of plastic or some type of cone that lets them hold all these. Alright, now, how do I get this on there? I don't understand. I had put that paper clip in there again. That's gonna be our only way of doing this. Right there, where my finger is right there. Look back here, in the front, baby. Right there, right there. All right. There's that one. All right. I get one, but I can't get the other. All right. Get into the paper clip. Hey, I got an idea. What if we bent the paper clips in a U and then stuck two at a time? No. You need to learn how to speak up. All right, well here, bend this one. Get that one right there ready.
Oh.
It all fell out.
Yes.
Just hang on. I need something to put down in there that I can pull out. What's that?
Like this?
No, you like this. You.
So like this.
Yeah, something like that. Right. All right, hold on. I got to get that in there like this. And of course, I got this on the wrong holes. That goes over there. What's wrong with my? I can't see. There we go. And that goes like that. And then that goes in like this. All right, I need that little vise so I can hold the starter upright. I remember those days when people would rebuild their starters all the time. I miss those days. Yeah, well, I'm missing most of the time. The ones I normally come across, they're closed on the bottom, and there's a hole top and bottom. So you stick a pin through the top and the bottom, and the pin will stay up straight. Yes, dear.
What did you do?
The vise. So that's the problem. The pin only goes through the top hole, the top part, and when the brush hits it, it just leans over. All right, let's see. All right, tighten it up. All right, that's good, that's good. All right, now the brush can stay put. All right, so now what I'm going to attempt to do is get them all over the axle. I mean, all over the shaft. And then I can try to push one in at a time. And whichever side I push in, I will lean the plate down, hopefully to hold the brush in place. This is going to be a nightmare, because nothing is going to keep these back. I don't have anything to hold them all back. Here, Tera. There's, Yeah, but I can hold it. I'm just holding it the wrong. Hold that one. This one. Hold it. Let me get my hand turned over. All right. Do I have it? Yeah. All right. Can you put that other one in? Be very careful. All right. So now what we're trying to do is, all right. All right. Turn it this way a little bit. All right. Stop. Again. Again. Move your hand. All right. Right there. All right. Move your hand. Okay. Yeah, I see that one. Got one that decided it wants to. Well, there we go. That get it level. I push that brush back. Move your hand. All right, there's that one. All right. Oh shit. All right, there's that one. I keep jumping over past it. There we go. All right, that one. Oops, come on. Oh, come on. Oh. Take the nail nose and see if you can grab it on both sides and push it back. Be careful, it's brittle. Now push it back. Oh, then you just broke off a corner. Shit. Damn, I just broke off a corner. Hold on. Damn it. I can't see, I need some light. Like that one. There. That brush with a broken chip on it. It should be alright. I hope to God it's alright. So now we're going to take a little finger of grease. It's hard to put grease on something when your finger is floppy because of the stupid glove. I can't get the glove up on my hand. I hope that brush doesn't become a downfall. All right, so now we'll put this back on. Actually, we need to clean this. Get as much of this debris out as we can. Hey, you want to go wire brush this? Yes, she can. With that brush, you got the corners nicked off of it. You think that's going to be a problem? See, I need a cage. I need something that either slips inside of here or has 4 legs on it. And you push the brushes back and you push that cage down in there. And it has a backbone on it so that just so the ends don't go over, bend in. Then you can take this on and off, no problem. Hello, Peter. Good day, Peter. Yes, we're back on the lawnmower. But we're not showing it. This bearing's got splits in it. Put a little more grease in there. Come on, damn it. Yeah, woo, okay. Right, there we go. There we go. Now she's, that turned a little bit, I think. That's going to be hard to catch that little hole. Hold on. Oh, come on. Oh. On one side. All right. Take a hand ratchet or something, loosen this up. Right, yeah, that turned. It's weird. It feels like it's gritty or like it's got bumps in it. That's the magnets lining up with the stator. I mean the rotor. And pulling on it. My brushless drill feels that way. When you turn it, it doesn't turn smooth. Electrically, it turns smooth, but physically, it doesn't. But that feels smooth. Bearings are nice and turned in. So, all right, so let's clean it up a little bit so it doesn't look so bad. Take a little pride in your work. I know there's lots of people out there. See, most of the world wants it done right now. Well, I used to ask people when they would say, "Can you go any faster?" I'd ask them, "Well, yes, I can, but do you want it done right? I mean, no, yeah, do you want it done right, or do you want it done right now? You pick." And most of the time they would say, without thinking, "I want it done right." Well, there you go. Get out of my face, let me do my job. All right, Tara. Go wire brush this. This is the ground. This has to make good contact. It's not arcing, but it doesn't have to arc in order to be a bad contact. So go wire brush this real good and get this to where this seals up on the, I mean not seals, but makes good contact with the block. And you get a good ground. That's funny, the bolts stick up that far. Then they know how long they were. And I'll take them with you. Take them with you. If you hold your hand down at the bottom, the legs won't fold up. Ta-da! Raise them up. I like that, Peter. Okay. Making us dizzy out here. come by, turn the fan on. I ain't bringing them right here. Look, when you pick this up, if you'll pick it up like this, put your hand in there, the legs won't come in. She's putting the starter on. Oh, that pan feels so good. Yes. Neither knows. How do you spell hodgepodge? Yeah, this motor is or this lawnmower is a hodgepodge of things, and I guess it just has teething issues. I'm not 100% sure why. Hey Tara, are you having a hard time getting your bolt to go in? Having a hard time getting your socket to stay on? Okay, go find a piece of heavy plastic, like like a bag. Oh yes, that thing. Do we have one that's more stout than that? Try a socket instead of a Torx. See if a socket will work better. Yeah, I don't know why they put that. They could have made that ear a centimeter wider, a few millimeters wider, and so you can get a socket on there to take the stupid starter off, but you can't. Taking it off is easy because the bolt is held tight in the engine block. Oh, just an FYI to anybody that comes across this video, and you watch it all the way up to this part. Do not put Zep degreaser, purple cleaner made by Zep, or let's just put it this way: don't put any high alkaline purple cleaner of any kind on aluminum parts. It will dissolve the threads. It will dissolve, and it will take off a few thousandths of the surface. I don't know how many thousandths, I just know it took off a bunch. So the heads, luckily they're still firing. The valve seats are still tight, but all the bolt holes that were threaded, the threads stripped out. Y'all, we are on Tera's, I started to say Tera's fan. We're on Tera's phone today. I don't know why we're on her phone. I guess she just wanted to do it. And so is the video quality any better or worse or the same? I have an idea, Tera. Take the starter off. Take it off and then put the bolt through that hole and put your extension on your socket on there, and then run it that way. Put this hole in first with the starter off of the block. Oh, you got it in there? Well, if you got it in there, obviously don't take it off. Hopefully we get it right. We got the intake. We're going to buy a new intake, but we just don't have it right now. Hopefully between now and next summer, we got to make a decision. It needs 2 new heads if you want to bolt everything on the way the factory bolted it on. It needs new heads because all the holes are stripped out and they've all been drilled out, so that bolts can pass through them. So like the bracket down there at the bottom, on between the 2 heads that holds the throttle mechanism, that hole on the left head stripped out. The threads were just gone, and so we had to Loctite that bolt up in there so that it would hold. If you want to put all the rocker arm bolts, you want to put them back the way it came factory instead of a bolt going all the way through and a nut on the backside, then you're going to have to replace the heads. And they're $237, $235 a piece. That's 464 or something like that. 460, I don't know, 460 something. And that's 460 plus the intake is $600 something. You're only at that point. You're only $400 away from buying a brand new engine. Well, you're only a couple months away from buying a brand new engine. So we spend all winter saving and put a brand new engine on here. If we do that, does that mean that we're failures and we've given up, or does that mean that we're smart and we've made the right decision? Ah, you got it. Turn it down. You turn it down with your hand. You tighten it up. Whoa. Welcome everybody. Hey, don't forget to go over and smash that like button. It don't cost a dime to do it, and it really helps us out. Can you get the left side in? Yeah, the swivels are take a little bit to getting used to. You have to hold the ratchet. There. All right. Well, why is that? Wait a minute. Something ain't right. You cross thread them? Huh? Why the bolt tighten up and the starter's loose? God bless. I put that bolt. What's wrong? Huh? Take the extension and the ratchet. All right, put them together. Put it in forward. All right, now put it on the bolt. Turn your ratchet over like that. And stick it up there and run it in. Start to move. Hold on, that's not going in right. God bless a milk cow. The bolt cross-threaded. Because baby, it shouldn't run in and tighten up. If it hasn't hit the starter yet. It's tightening up before it hits the starter. Huh? Okay, but it's not holding it. Look on the starter. Take it back out. Take the bolt back out. I don't know what it is about this damn Alright, I'll take the bolt and see if it'll run up in there by hand. It's running in there and stopping for some reason. Something's causing it to stop. I agree with you, Peter. With this starter right here, I don't know if it's gonna go back on. I can't hear you. You can't get the screw in by hand? Alright, let me see the bolt and go get me the Chapman die set. Actually, go get me the thread chaser set. Let's see if that damn thing will work. What was that? Somebody sent me 4 new messages.
No, that's me. You sent me something.
I don't know how.
Old messages.
Oh.
Like if I've seen them, but didn't like respond or anything.
Yeah, let me see. Let me see, alright, I need the bolt. Alright, so we need to find out what thread it is. Where's our bolt guide? We have this thread chaser set, but everything that we've come across has been an oddball number of threads. Well, that didn't sound good. So turn them around, I guess, so they can see what we're doing. Nope, not M8125, M810. Nope. Alright, it's not 5/16 24. Nope.
Oh, it's
5/16 18. It's 5/16 18. Alright, so we know what size bolt it is. Now we have to see if our threader here, what's this side over here? It's this one. We don't need that. We need this. Alright, so you're going to take this and go find us and run it up in that thread, but you need to find you a socket that'll fit it. Huh? Yeah, your laptop.
Yeah, I need a charger.
Oh, Lisa. Oh, okay, here. Did you hear what I said about finding the socket to turn it? She said okay. Get your long extension. Then it'll go slow. How far in is it? Just run it in slow. Alright, run it out. Alright, run in the other one. You get a drop cord for it, baby. All right, now take the air gun and blow in the holes. If trash gets in the bottom of the hole, the bolt will pack it in there like a press.
Blow gun, please. Listen to the air cord.
The air blower.
Air cord.
Whoa. And I need the Ryobi light. Today it's just not starting out right. Battery's dead on the mower. I think the battery's gone dead, as in gone kaput. We are. Hey, find the torques in there to fit this. I bet you that'll go right by it. Use a 1/4 inch. Hang on a minute. We don't have a torque big enough. That 1/2 inch ain't gonna go in there.
It's T40 fits snug.
So T40.
T30 is a little loose.
All right, okay, look here. Try to put it in, get it started with the 30, and then put the socket on it. See if that'll work. I don't have a bigger torque set. It doesn't. No, damn, it doesn't go up high enough. I wanted to show y'all this. How stupid these people are that made this. This chart right here tells you what these corresponding dies and taps are by where they are laid. But look at this, the M6 doesn't tell you whether it's one. Over here on the chart it tells you the M6 is 1.0 or 1.25, right? But look here, it doesn't say it. Well, I'll be damned. It does say it. Well, I was fixing to tell you that it doesn't say it on here, and you can get these all mixed up. But I just saw it, so let's see if it's on all of them. Wow, barely. It's on there, but barely. It's on this one, stamped. It's stamped on this one, painted on this one. It's painted on that one. Let's see about this one. M12 1.25, I think. Or 1.75. 1.75. Yeah, 1.75. So, there you go.
I'm like, why are they just spinning? Why are they going in? That was very lovely.
Okay, now see they went in properly. You put the snug on them? I need to find a 1/4-inch torque set that goes up past 30. Got to talk. Well, Tera can't talk right now. Her voice is gone. She left her voice somewhere. I don't know where, but she left it. It's gone. Pray for her voice. Hold that head of that ratchet when you do that. All right. Easy now. Remember, you're using the wrong size. That's good. That's good. That's good. All right. Now, see, cleaning out the holes made a difference. All right. Put your starter wire on. Let's see if we should have been charging the damn battery all this time. When you tighten that down, hold that eyelet on that cable. If you don't, it will turn the bolt behind it. Make sure you don't let that bolt turn, or you will twist it off inside in a New York second. That's not going to work. It's not going to work at all. Thank you, darling. Babe, Tera wants you. Sorry, Peter, I didn't see sandwich for me. Hang on. We often had people bring in a car to fix, and we would have to explain we can fix it, but it will cost more than the car's worth. Yes, lots of times I've dealt with that with friends that wanted something fixed, and it bugs me when they call me and ask me to help them fix something, because Peter, I can't just fix the problem that's broken. If it's supported by other features on the engine or the car. What's that? Didn't turn it on?
It helps if it's turned on.
But if it's supported, in other words, your thermostat's hanging, but you bring it in and your radiator hose has a bubble on it, or it's worn halfway through where it's been rubbing on the alternator bracket or something, and they don't want the heater hose replaced. All they want is the thermostat replaced. Well, when you go pulling on an aging hose or aged hose with your hose picks, hang on a minute here, it stresses the hose, even on a good hose, new hose. So an old hose, it is real. Then you have to put it back on, and they want you to guarantee it with crap hoses. All right, hang on, go ahead. Why is it that, now? Why in the hell is it doing that? That doesn't make any sense. Is the fuel on? I don't get it. I don't get it. It's got to be that intake. That intake has to be leaking somewhere. I just don't know where. I filled it completely up to the top with alcohol and taped off the sides and filled them completely up. And no alcohol. Yes. Quite possibly have to pull the head to get the bolt out, unless you're in a good spot that you can get down there to it. Shit. Thank you, baby. I don't think the damn compressor release is working properly. Go get that fuel cleaner. catch up. I don't know why it won't crank with the choke, but it'll crank if you pour starting aid down the carburetor. I go get this TV blaster and bring me all of these. Mike, you gotta get closer. So that one's 602, this is 502. It's still surging. in here, I'm gonna show you something. All right, go get me the timing light. Look this to the battery. Alright, now put it on the spark plug wire. I put it on the other spark plug wire. Rev it up. Rev it up. Rev it up. I don't know why the tachometer's not working. Here, get the mirror and the flashlight. I want you to look up in the mufflers. Huh? Yeah. You're looking for blockages, anything laying across the hole.
Okay.
Nothing.
Okay.
More running 100 degrees hotter than.
You said one should have a carbon donut more than the other, but only after a long run.
Hold on. Yeah. Look for blockages, anything laying across the hole.